This is my video on symbols, and symbols are incredibly important in life as well as in studying literature. So I'll get straight to the definition. The definition of a symbol, symbols are images or things which represent something else. Usually something abstract. But abstract just means existing in the mind. Not concrete. So peace and joy are examples are abstract. Peace and joy are abstract. They're abstract because you can't put them in a jar. That's what abstract means. But if symbols are things which represent something else, then all of language is a symbol. All of language. I like that colour. All of language is a symbol. When I say any word, for example the word hello, that sound didn't have to mean hello. It could have meant goodbye. It's only because we all agree that it means hello that it actually means hello. In the same way, if I write this, those lines and circles, they didn't have to mean hello. This could have meant hello. But again, it's only because we agree that it means hello that it becomes the symbol for hello. In the same way, names are all symbols. When I say the name Einstein, or I type the name Einstein, you're not thinking of E's and I's and S's, you're thinking of the scientist. So again, all names are simple, all of language is a symbol. But what's the best way to remember what symbols mean? Well, as with most words, the best way, I think, to remember is to think of the etymology. It really does help. Etymology just being the origin of the word, where it came from. And the origin of the word symbol is actually Greek, or it's a mixture of Greek and another language actually. Greek word sim, meaning together, as in sympathy. And again, sympathy being together because you're together in feeling. Even though the person's not next to you, you feel sorry for them, you have their feelings almost. The bowl bit comes from an ancient language, thousands of years old, but one of its roots are Sanskrit, which is the classical Indian language, as seen in their word Balbaliti, meaning worlds and twirls. Worlds and twirls. And worlds and twirls are just the joining together in a pattern, joining lines and curves in a pattern. So the meaning of bowl is kind of joining. Bowl, joining. So symbol is joining something together. Joining something together, as in representing. I think something that would help is if I showed a couple of symbols and trying to explain them. Here are two different symbols. The symbol on the left, which I hope for your safety you recognize, is the symbol, didn't want it that big, the symbol for radiation. It represents, the symbol represents something, oops, not showing it. Oh, I don't know what's going on there. Represents, one moment please. That's not working. I'll draw again. It's the symbol for radiation represents something specific. So it's a different symbol than the dove, because the dove usually represents something poetic or abstract. Represents something abstract. Usually peace or purity. So it's a poetic symbol. So you see, both of them are symbols, but they're quite different in their nature. And usually poetry or literature tends to use more abstract symbols, like the dove, or like the vulture, or like the sun or the moon, whereas practical symbols use just basic lines and basic circles, etc. But I think something that really could help in understanding symbols and really learning it is if I give two examples. So, example 1. Example 1. The main symbol in the leaflet was the tree. It symbolized nature. Another example. Example 2. Change color. The aeroplane was symbolic of travel, of freedom and escape. Oops, obscuring now. Of freedom and escape. Let's see if I can move this up there. So there's two examples where the word symbol plays a part. And just to recap over what we've done, symbol is something which represents something else, and in poetry and literature it's usually something abstract like peace and joy. All of language is a symbol, names are symbols, and the word itself, symbol, came from the Greek sim, as in together, which you see in sympathy, and bol, which has incredible roots going back thousands of years, which kind of means joining. Not exactly, but it kind of means joining. So symbol is joining together, which later evolved to mean representing. So anyway, I hope that presentation gave you a brief insight into what symbols are.